Donald Trump is once again making waves with a bold plan, and that is to launch the largest deportation effort in the United States history. And while it sounds extreme, it has more support than many might expect. Now, according to a recent Scripps News poll, 54% of voters are behind this initiative. Unsurprisingly, the majority of Republican voters, that is about 86%, are on board. But what's surprising here is 1/4 of Democrats also back this particular idea. This shows a significant number of Americans crossing party lines are in favor of stricter immigration policies. While more voters view Kamala Harris favorably overall as compared to Trump, 44% of them believe that Trump would do better job handling in the migration sector. They have compared to just 34% who trust Kamala Harris on this particular issue. Now, this underlines how deeply immigration concerns are resonating with the voters. While looking ahead to the upcoming November elections, immigration has become one of the top issues of voters' mind, second only to the inflation. About 39% of voters say that immigration is a major concern, while inflation tops the list at 57%. Now, among the key priorities in the immigration debates is securing the southern border with Mexico. Now, when it comes to policy specifics, voters have clear preference for the restrictions. A significant 69% of voters support limiting the number of immigration who can apply for the asylum, a policy already implemented by the Biden administration. Moreover, 62% believe that local law enforcement should have the power to detain immigrants, even though this responsibility traditionally lies with the federal government. Now, states like Texas, Louisiana, and Iowa have attempted to take this authority into their own hands, creating laws that allows local police to arrest and detain people that are suspected of being undocumented. Now, another hotly debated issue is massive deportation. Trump's promise to deport 11 million undocumented immigrants remains a key factor of his campaign. And the poll shows 54% of voters support such a big move. However, the detail of how, when, and who will be deported remain unclear. Trump has mentioned that the deportation would begin in Springfield, Ohio, and Aurora. But his claims about the immigration communities in these areas have been met with controversy, as some of his statements, such as accusing Haitian community of eating local pets and alleging that Venezuelan gang has taken over Aurora, are unproven. Now, according to the Pew Research report from last year, indicated growing support for deportation effort. Back in June, about 37% of voters supported the idea, and that is an increase in 11% from 2021. And even among Democrats, support for deportation has risen. The Pew poll suggests about 1 in 10 Democrat voters backed the idea last year. But now, Scripps' new poll reveals that 25% of Democrats are in favor. Now, despite the rising support for deportation, many voters still favor a more compassionate approach for certain groups. There is broad support across the political spectrum for creating a pathway to citizenship for undocumented immigrants who arrive as children. They are also known as the Dreamers. But immigration isn't the only concern for voters. As the election day approaches, 71% of voters are worried about the officials that are not accepting the election result. Now, this is particularly relevant given Trump's continued claims that 2020 elections were stolen, despite multiple indications that relate to his attempt to unturn the result. Furthermore, more than half of the voters, that is 51% we are talking about, are concerned about non-citizens that are voting in the upcoming elections, with that number rising to 82% among Republicans. Now, Trump has repeatedly claimed that undocumented immigrants are committing voter fraud. On the other hand, the experts have consistently stated that non-citizen voting is extremely rare and it has no significant impact on election outcomes. Still, Trump's ally in Congress are pushing to tie federal funding to stricter voter registration requirements, including proof of citizenship. While these efforts have so far been unsuccessful, Trump has warned that his party to refuse any proposal that does not address the supposed issue of illegal voting by undocumented immigrants, even if it means risking a government shutdown. As the election draws closer, immigration and election security will remain at the upfront of the voters' mind, with Trump's policy likely to spark even more heated debates. For more such videos, do follow TimesXP.